Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to Sheffield United, where I'm just going to start off by saying once again, thank you. The support on this series has been fantastic, and to be honest, I don't say this enough, but if you're at episode 33 and you haven't subscribed, liked and what have you, please do that right now. That would be lovely as well, but the support that I've already had is overwhelming on this series so far. It's far exceeded anything I was expecting from this year, and thank you very much. Now, last time out, we had a mixed bag, losing in the Champions League, beating the current league leaders Liverpool, who are still top, just worth mentioning. We did win the remaining 2 Champions League games though, so that sees us through there. Today is a league encounter with Wolves and then the cup encounter with Spurs. Both are doing right in the English Premier League. As you can see there, currently 6th and 7th. The title race is already interesting. 35, 33, 33, 31, 30 are the points for the top 5, and then even then Wolves and Tottenham a singular point respectively, each further down. Also, West Brom with a player in the top 3 goal scorers again. They're only 10th this year, but they have goal scorers. Last year was Deeney, this year it's Grant. Because of course it is. We've seen off Aston Villa, Hoffenheim, Celtic and Reading in recent days. Man City, I actually played cautiously. I played with a defensive midfielder rather than the 2 up top. Still lost 3-1 because Manchester City are lethal. Wolves now, Tottenham in a moment. Chelsea have destroyed Newcastle. They've sucked their manager, as you'd rightly expect, from 5 points from 17. Not great. Ironically, Hasenhüttl was in the running to take over, after I joked he wasn't, after we beat them 9-0 last time round. So the lineup for this one is Xhaka, Meza, Romero, Maguire, Aaron's, Burgess at Biel's name, Aaron Jones on that right hand side just because Madison's taken a knock. I think last game it was, or between then and now. Martial and Calvert-Lewin up front. Martial, not scored as many lately, but the others have started picking up the slack, thankfully. Calvert-Lewin's getting some, Radovanovic you saw got some, Esposito's had some. We've rotated quite heavily the last couple of games just to make sure we've got our full first 11 for both this and the Spurs game. I've just noticed Curtis Jones' last 5. We'll give Jota a run out there. So yeah, I hope you're well. It's February now, and somehow it's only February now. Got another early highlight here. Martial has actually scored. Highlight kickoff. We're basically half a minute in here. Maguire. Was Maguire the assist? No, it did pass it forward. But it's Jota with the assist, I think, who's come in basically because Curtis Jones was on a 6.5 for the last 5 games and Maddison is injured. So Jota taking his chance. To be perfectly honest, Jota has played the odd game here and there so far this season. Not that many, considering he was sort of the first rotation option last year. Basically not played that many because of trying to accommodate all the attacking midfielders into just 2 positions this year. So Jota's fallen down that particular pecking order as a result. And he hasn't really performed massively well in those other performances. But he's already got an assist today, and that is what I like to see. Now, Neto pushes. There was a great save there, which I kind of didn't even reference to. And Xhaka claims as well, for good measure. The corner there. Romero, back to Maguire. Lumped forward. That's going to get to Mamana. Mamana. Can't knocked. Barnes. Is that Harvey Barnes in the middle? Must be. Aaron's, Jota. Lumped forward again. Calvert-Lewin is going to get on the end of this and finish. Wow. See, what I don't get is, why do we play in our 3rd kit? Because I'm pretty certain the green is the 3rd kit. Either that or they just listed the wrong way around on my club info page. Or I'm just misremembering. But Calvert-Lewin now. There he is. Picks the ball up. Smash. Yeah, doing a lot better this year than he was last. This is sort of splitting the difference between his debut season for us. Well, 2nd debut season for us technically. And his last one. Fabio Silva's in again. Xhaka saved the last one. That's wide. Do notice they're using Silva up front and Jimenez on the left, which arguably the wrong way around if they're going to put those 2 on the pitch at the same time. I'm about to say it's a very recognisable Wolves team, but half of them are new really. Ceballos is on the edge of the box. I thought he was about to tee up a shot there, but back out to Meza on the left now. Meza, still Meza. That's being cut out and cut out once more. Now we're once in possession. Put those words in the right order, you guys. I didn't manage to. Meza into the box. Areola saves. Where is the highlight here? Aaron's gets the ball. Limps. Oh dear. He's offside. Okay, that would have been a shame, really. That would have been a great goal. One thing I would like to see going forward is if they do an update for January, because they've still not had the, well, February now, we've still not had the half-season update for Football Manager yet, I don't think. He's barely offside. Can't even see it, really, but that should have stood just because of how good it was. Anyway, what I was saying is, what I would like to see going forward is those offside decisions, that offside decision box appearing for decisions that are still onside, because right now it only appears when you are actually offside. I would like some tight offsides to be called the other way, just so it's not inevitable crushing feeling when you see that box pop up. Right now, that box pops up, it's disallowed. And it's only half time. Yeah, half time. That XG is not dramatic in any way, shape or form, but I feel like we've seen a lot of highlights. Neymar having one of those iffy performances that he tends to do every now and then. We've actually scored twice from 0.44, and realistically, we should have got a third there. Nah, he was offside, it just fractionally, and would have been nice if he wasn't. That feels lucky. I don't think this is intentional. I mean, the way it's been animated doesn't look intentional. Maybe it is. It's good movement from Jimenez, if he's actually onside there, though. We don't even get to see it with lines, so he must have been onside enough for it to not even be a close decision. Interesting decision from Ceballos there. Calvert-Lewin is in again. Oh, great save by Areola. Resultant corner is being shown, but it didn't sort of have a flicker, so I'm not expecting much from it. Nope. Sometimes there's a flicker before a corner's taken, which sort of indicates it's a new highlight. That didn't have it. That didn't have it, and it went out, predictably, kind of boringly. Barnes, Neto. Silva's been put through again here. He likes to try the chip, as Fabio Silva. I am tempted to take Neymar off here, but he's on a free kick. And he's whipped it across, and then someone's headed it over. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. We see he's up to a 6.6 now, Neymar. Briefly. We can get Brozovic on. Jota's done well, but he's tired now, so Palacios on as well. Brozovic's going to take the corner as well. That's headed clear. This highlight began with that corner, so I'm actually expecting something to occur here. Which way? I don't know yet. And the way this is being played, it does worry me intensely. Xhaka, quite a long way from goal. That was a risky pass. Could have gone for Maguire there, Xhaka, and that would have been a lot less tense. Brozovic has put Martial in. Martial, can he finish? Oh, of course he can. 14th goal of the season now. Just approaching Christmas. It's quite a good season from him. You can see he had a very good start. Like I highlighted him last time, 11 in 9, and he's only scored once between last episode and now. But he's got 2 in this game. Oh, I just realised if he'd been 1 inch further back for the disallowed one, he'd have had a hat-trick there. Media highlight. Didn't really talk about Wolves too much. They have moved from 7th to 5th, as I did show you before. So they're having a really good season. Although Espirito Santo, still in charge, did criticise me before the game, which I didn't appreciate. And they've they pulled one back again immediately with Rice's first goal of the season. I do hope he's not a regular starter, or like that's irritating. I do feel like that trend is not quite as prolific anymore, where people just pop up and play you and score their first goal of the season pretty much every game. That used to be a thing. I don't know whether to praise or demand more in these last few minutes now. Inevitably chosen the wrong one because 50-50 decisions I never get right. Aarons, Brozovic, Aarons, Palacios, Aarons again, still Aarons, Brozovic, Martial, Calvert-Lewin's in. It's 4-2. And 2 apiece for the front men. Hey, Palacios doesn't do that position. Interrupted the goal, I now realise. But Brozovic plays in Martial, straight to Calvert-Lewin, so it's 2 goals and an assist for Martial there, I think. I brought Esposito on for Neymar and rejig people around to the best of my ability. Burge is the best outfield player to play on that right-hand side right now. He's half a star, half a gold star, which is better than half a silver star, which Palacios was. Intriguingly, Xhaka was listed ahead of Burge. I don't know if that's alphabetical. No, it can't be alphabetical. I don't know the reason for that. Are they going to make it 4-3? Because this is an intense game if it is. Nope. Okay, Martial charging forward again. Calvert-Lewin, this is making up for the Hoffenheim game, that's for certain. Blimey. All the highlights the Hoffenheim game didn't have are here. I don't know what's happened there. They've cleared it. And added time is dealt with. 4-2. What a game. 4-2 away from home at 5th place as well. Very good game. Now that said, that took us top, but I don't think Liverpool have played. They play Man City this weekend. Arsenal are hot on our heels again as well. Consistently doing well, Arsenal. That's made things interesting. City and Liverpool draw. And, well, the top 3, all on 36 points. We have exactly the same record as Liverpool. Goals scored surely has got to be goals scored is the difference. We've scored 2 more goals than them. Thank you, Newcastle. 9-0, really coming in handy now. Feel slightly less bad about it. I'm pretty certain we're exactly 8 goals better than Arsenal. We beat them 4-0, remember? Oh, the first knockout draws here as well. What timing on my part? I'll pretend this is intentional. Actually, who's in pot 2? Looks like Barcelona were, so good job we avoided them. Or Liverpool, one of the 2. Atletico were in our group, so we avoid them anyway, I think. Alright, I'm kind of okay with all of them. We'll likely get Inter because they're the best of the rest. There's Inter. Oh, it's Bayern, so that's good news. Oh, Atletico Madrid, Juventus. Perfect. Can't get Arsenal, so that leaves us with Porto. Wait, Ajax didn't end up topping their relatively easy group. Oh, Benfica did. Okay, so a slightly kinder draw than we had last year. Now, the idea here is to go as full strength as I possibly can. We've got Watford in the league after all this. I'm marginally concerned for the end of the year because Kyle Walker's already on his way out a little bit and his contract's up at the end of the year. I don't know if he's going to retire or just try to move on somewhere. But that would be a homegrown club player lost. I don't have anyone turning homegrown club at the end of the year, contrary to what I thought earlier in the season. One person becomes homegrown nation, but not club. I think Renier is that one. Okay, so we're rotating the middle two, and Maddison comes back in. Esposito just has the edge on Radovanovic, so Marshall's cold sees Esposito come in as well. Otherwise, unchanged. Why would I? Tottenham's team is interesting, because they still have Lloris. Mepham's come in. Don't know what's happened to Rodon. Eric Dyer's still there. Reguilon's still there. Skip's still there and developed into starting midfielder. And Nobali's still there. Mora's still there. Everyone else is gone. Of course, they had Martial and we nicked him. Mepham over Ake is curious. I don't know if the other quarterfinals are happening at the same time. I won't find out because we've got a highlight. Skip, Ndombele, Perone, I presume it's pronounced. I think he's Italian, I'm not certain. Ndombele challenged by McTominay. McTominay is a bit of a beast defensively in this game. That is a... Alright. It's just been punted forward directly to Lloris pretty much there, who's lumped it forward back again. Maguire gets under it. Aaron's nicely done by Harry actually there. Maddison to Calvert-Lewin. Overlap available for Aaron's. Dominic's just thumped it at Max, but we've got away with it, and Esposito scores. The interchange on the right-hand side happened too fast for my eyes, and suddenly the ball was at Esposito. I can see it now, probably a bit slower, but Calvert-Lewin here unnecessarily thumped at Aaron's, but Maddison picks the spot. Great ball. Esposito in before the defence and scores. Like I say, when Esposito comes in, he scores. And it's been the same with Radovanovic as well. Whenever he's come in, he's scored, pretty much. But the issue is, so are the actual first choice ones as well. They're all scoring, which is a very nice problem to have. Dominic still coming forward. Dominic with a bit of a dribble. Don't see that often from Dominic. Ndombele though. The cross wasn't great. Ndombele. Still Ndombele. McTominay is there. Calvert-Lewin heads on to Esposito, and Esposito, good God. Right. Yeah, I saw that, and I don't have words to explain what I just saw there, celebration-wise. But that's a great finish. Just going to check it on the replay, because I don't think it happens. No, we didn't get to see it again. 18 minutes gone, 2-0. Don't know how good Eze gets in this game. But he's at Spurs, so he must do all right. Reguilon, still Reguilon. Pulled it back. All the way back to Skip. He's probably going to drill one in from the edge. No, he doesn't. Thierry Correa. Ndombele, Skip again. Ndombele. They're moving this round, but waiting for the penetration pass. That's got to the back post and... Oh my lord! It takes the ball and said, Xhaka lets it run free. No mention of the fact that was a wild save. I don't know how he kept that out. I genuinely... Neymar's injured. That was arrogantly finished by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Sort of toe poked it with the outside of his foot, it looked like. Which I know makes it not a toe poke. But this finish there, just outside the boot, slides it in. That was an arrogant finish. And Neymar, we're 3-0 up. You're injured. What is the injury, Neymar? It might be 4. Good block. Pulled hamstring. No. Not exacerbating a hamstring, Neymar. Come on, mate. It's 3-0. Curtis Jones on as the immediate replacement. Maddison. Not his best work there. See, Spurs are a very, very capable team of just passing around. They've had great build-up play. They've just not had a finish yet, thankfully, for me. Skip. Still Skip. Ndombele. Maxi Gomez is there. That's what we were worried about. He was onside. I wasn't fully certain he was onside, but evidently. And there it is. I was just talking about it. I literally just said it. Great passing play. They just not had the finish, and there's that chance. Did still looked offside in the replay, if I'm honest. But again, apparently onside enough not to see it as a highlight. That would be an interesting ball if Dominic got on the end of it, which he didn't. Maguire to Brozovic. McTominay. Brozovic again. Esposito's clean through. If he's onside, it's 4-1. It's not even half-time. Esposito with the first half hat-trick. Oh, this is a dilemma. Oh, have 4 strikers. It'd be nice to rotate them in every now and then. Once, if Martial gets tired or Dominic gets tired, I can rotate one in. They're basically 4 first-team strikers at this stage. This one we're seeing with Lines, despite the fact he's 2 yards onside. It's not even half-time yet. We've got another highlight, and it's 5. Dominic there did the cartwheel in the middle of a packed box. Dominic, just rein in the arrogance, mate. Rein in the arrogance. Your first finish was supremely arrogant. Now you've just cartwheeled in front of their entire team. At least wait till you're in the corner before you're doing the theatrics. Curtis Jones might make it 6. He doesn't. The half's still not over. Oh dear God. I just watched that one in horror because I knew what was about to happen. Seals off a perfect hat-trick for Dominic Calvert-Lewin as well. Right foot, left foot header. The initial run of this, I did just watch silently because I felt bad for them. I felt horrified for them. Casually bear in mind, this lot is 6th or 7th. I might have erroneously said Wolves were 5th. I think someone played earlier in the day that moved them out of 5th. They brought in Ryan Sessegnon for Lucas Moura in a decision that I really do not understand. Because I'm pretty certain Lucas Moura is a right mid. And Sessegnon is sometimes left back, sometimes left wing. I don't think even he's decided where his best position is yet. Is this about to be 7-1? No. Brozovic puts the ball in, saved. It's all about the front men though today. 2 goals apiece for Martial and Dominic in the last match. 3 apiece for these two. The problem, man. What a problem I've got going forward. Mezza's nicked the ball here and somehow retained the possession. I don't know how he's retained the possession. He smacked it against one of their players, but it's fallen to McTominay, fortunately. Aaron's now. Aaron's. Still Aaron's. Brozovic has got the... I don't know how Brozovic's got the ball there either. Calvert-Lewin, block in there somewhere. Mezza, Jones, throw in. I mean, what a performance. You know, after the Hoffenheim 1-0, losing to Atletico, just edging Liverpool, you know, in fairness, they're top of the league, but just edging Liverpool, I was thinking, why can't you see the 4-0s and the 9-0s? Sessegnon's offside. Like, why can't you see those 4-0s and 9-0s? Why can't you see us at our goal-scoring best? This is us at our goal-scoring best. This is our squad firing on all cylinders. I don't think he is, if I'm honest. I think the lines are slightly erroneous there, but whatever. Purely because the middle two are both booked, they're coming off. I would like to have my full strength side for the next round. And that's it, no more. Sort of one of those games where everything happens in the first half and then it's like, well, we're 6-1 up. Let's just get it to full time, shall we? 11 and 13 days. Well, I don't need it for Watford. Now this is a bit awkward because Dominic was on the last thumbnail. Technically, he's the best performer today. If you haven't worked that out, by the way, I'm not sure if I mentioned it. Whoever's on the front is the best performer or just someone important. So the remaining teams are City, United and Newcastle. Well, I know which one I want. Damn it. Manchester City it is then. Newcastle would be nice, considering 9 goals happen in one leg. Right, I'll be honest with you, that one has thrown a spanner in the works. If it was Newcastle, I may not have bothered showing you any of it, but because it's Man City, and because we are trying for it this year, that's made a problem, because I was going to do Chelsea and Man United in the middle of January, but I might do the second leg. I won't do the first leg, but I will do the second leg. Maybe with Newcastle, maybe without Newcastle, depending on if there's any transfer news, because it is at the end of the transfer window, of course. We've got Swansea in the FA Cup, by the way, so that one, by the by. But I'll bring you that Carabao Cup semi-final second leg next time round, I think, and maybe Newcastle, if I think there will be time for it. Until then, thank you for watching. Ta-ra.